Hey everybody, welcome back to the VMP Performance channel. I'm Justin and today I am at Alternative Auto Performance in Michigan to see Lidio, well-known tuner and Mustang shop up here in the Michigan area. He has been doing this for 30 plus years. I was recently told by one of his customers, he is a tuner, he is an installation shop, he is a racer, he's into Coyotes, GT500s, Fox bodies even, a little bit of everything. So we're gonna go meet him and he's gonna show us around the shop. Hey Lydio, how's it going, man?
Hey, real good, real good.
I see a little bit of everything here. We've got a new Mustang, a Dodge product, Fiat Chrysler, FCA they call them,
Yeah.
Shelby GT500.
My car.
One of our favorites.
Did you see the license plate?
No, come show us.
I usually don't like to advertise or brag, but I thought most people would catch that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Black with black stripes. That's Rebecca and I used to have one just like that.
Yep.
You kept yours though, since
I've had it 5 years. I didn't buy it new. I got it in 15. It's a 13. It was about 2 years old when I picked it up.
Tell us about it. What's done to it?
To get to the current, I guess, level of where it's at, it's been on E85 for a few years. It's got what people are going to call a forged motor, good pistons, good rods, manly rods, diamond pistons, factory heads just cleaned up, big Crowler stage 4 cams, your blower, the 2650 blower. It's only at about 17 pounds of boost, and it cranks out 980 to 990 rear wheel. And it runs great, it flies, I keep it clean, I only roll race the car, I do not drag race it.
I think that's not a bad idea, because as soon as you start really drag racing one of these cars, you break stuff like crazy and then it turns into like Turbo 400 time.
Yeah, well, I just always wanted to own a Shelby. As a shop owner who sees them all the time, I'm not gonna lie, I just got real envious. And it was just time for me to get a Shelby. I work on a lot of customer Shelbys, and it was just time to get one. I paid attention to these since they started coming out in 07. When the 13, 14s came along, I started really paying attention and waited for some things to simmer down a little bit and picked up a previously owned
They make
one.
a lot of power with, you know, a couple of mods. It's
Yep.
Awesome to hear you're still rocking our Gen 3 blower.
Yes.
That was oldie now, but a goodie.
Yeah, yep.
And I heard that you may have gotten a package in the mail recently.
I did. I got a package from VMP, and it looks like this car's going to get another update real soon, probably about 3 days. Hopefully a comfortable 1050 plus is what I'm counting.
Okay,
Maybe closer
okay.
to 1100.
That's pretty awesome that you're a shop owner, a tuner, and also an enthusiast.
Oh, that's what brought it all on. You have to be an enthusiast if you want to be on your game and be ahead of things and evolve. You can't be, in my opinion, you can't be a shop owner and not have the toys, if you want to call it toys, to go with it. So yeah, I mean, I am an enthusiast. This is where it all started. I still love Mustangs. As you've probably seen right above my Shelby, that's the car that my wife, that's the iconic BFG ad car. That's the Fox body that my wife bought brand new in 1988 when we were dating.
And this car was in the BFG ad?
Yeah, this is the car that was featured with the drag radio stuff that started coming out back from about 97 till about, I think they ran those campaigns for this car till about 2001, 2003. It almost looks like it did in the ad as far as the color never changed. This is the way the car looked as far as paint and things like that. But it had a 15-inch rim or variant of this rim back then. These are modern, these are 17s now. But this car's got a big history, big legacy, whatever you want to call it.
So show us what else you got going on around the shop. I see a new GT over here.
Yep, the rest of the stuff is all customer stuff. The latest blower from VMP. We're not quite done with it. It should be done hopefully Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, that is awesome to see. Odin Supercharger. We've put a lot of time and effort into getting that product out over the past 6 months, so it's awesome to see it in the wild in very competent hands like your shop.
Yep. It's nearly done. It should hopefully be, your guys just sent us the tune for it, I want to say on Friday. We didn't put the fascia back on because we wanted to make sure everything was wrapped up with coolant and burping the system and everything. It runs and starts, and hopefully by mid-Monday morning it'll be wrapped up, and then on the dyno, hopefully making a few pulls and give it back to the customer by hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday.
That'll be awesome.
Great, and looking forward to some good power out of it. And a lot of people started catching on to this with us about, it's probably going on 5 years now. We did jump on the Hemi or Hellcat market, and now this is an older one. This is, I think, an 09 Challenger, and it's here for, it's a 6.1. It's here for camshaft, headers, cylinder heads are being freshened at another shop. We don't do machine shop work here. and it's getting about a 9 or 10 pound Whipple Supercharger. It's an automatic car, so it should be a lot of fun when it's done, hopefully in probably a few weeks. This one's going to be down for a little while. Kind of a big project.
These things, despite their size, they run really good.
Oh yeah, they're a little bit of weight to push around, but between having good transmissions with favorable forward ratios, the 8 speeds, the 5 speed this one has, and of course cubic inch, can't go wrong with cubic inch.
And you have a Hellcat too though, right?
Yes, I do, yeah. The shop owns a white Challenger Hellcat that's been, for lack of better words, our development car. I've had it about 3 years now, actually. Yep. It's not here right now. It's tucked away, just waiting to be driven and beat on. We're really mostly seeing primarily Coyote cars. That's pretty much 11 and newer. The S550s, 2015 and newer, they have come out of a shell. I don't know, obviously it's for secondhand, they're getting more affordable. I do tune anything, a lot of people laugh at this, I tune all the way back to the Fox bodies. If you have an 80s, if you have an 80s, mid-80s Fox body that's been properly converted to mass air factory electronics, if they, the standard words I have to say to everybody, if they arrive here in good working order, we will tune them.
So do I see a dyno cell back there?
Yep, that is, we moved into this facility in 2007. The business is a grand total of about 30 years old this year. We're going to try to do a celebration this fall. And it's 30 years old. We've been in this location 13 years, and then this is our dyno cell, dyno room, whatever you want to call it. Dyno Jet 248C. And that's it. This is where I make a lot of noise all day, every day of the week, other than Sunday and even Sundays. I think a few people that live not too far from here don't like me. So, but,
I see you've got the oldie but the goodie Dyno Jet 248, the big roller.
Yep.
This thing is actually 4 feet underground.
Yes.
So if you've seen VMP's mobile dyno jet, it's only about 2.5 feet above ground.
We actually moved it from the old facility. I bought the dyno in 2003 and had the pit and all that work and done there. And when we moved here, we had to have it all redone. So the dyno was about 4 or 5 years old when we moved here and just picked up right where we left off. The old shop didn't have an enclosed room. It didn't have quite this facility, this layout.
This room is really, really nice because you can do dyno pulse tuning without having to worry about interrupting the rest of the shop.
Nope, it works out really good. It's a little bit of a bummer during the winter months. You know, I admit, I don't want less work any time of the year, but I do appreciate less tuning work during the winter months. I'm exposed to the elements here. The cars will make great power, and believe me, I tune during the winter months. I'll have the heaters cranked up inside the car, as long as things aren't too cold and the dyno's working right, and the electronics and tires and everything. I tune usually a couple cars a week during the winter months, but that's a far cry from the summer months. The summer months, man, Monday through Saturday, this thing will average anywhere from 2 to 3 cars a day. Some of them are bread and butter. Some of them are just 2, 3, 4 pulls with our vanilla tunes, and some of them take 2 hours just to sort out drivability before we can even make our first, wide open throttle pull. But very, very busy dyno, very busy.
I hear that from everybody up here in Michigan that the car culture is, summer months is the time to drive your car and use it. Winter months is hibernation, long-term builds, and things of that nature.
Yeah, we like the break. A lot of people think, how do you live in Michigan or the places that get snow? And it just, I hate to sound cliche, but it just makes you appreciate when the warm weather comes along. But around here, we stay busy during the summer months. We get the people that aren't afraid to get the car here through, not the snow, but they'll trailer them or whatever it takes. And we build projects from November, December, right till March, April. Some of them take all winter. If they're getting big motor projects, waiting on parts, machine shop stuff, cams, things like that, whatever it might be. Some of them take a long time, and some of them can get wrapped up in a month or so. Some of them are bread and butter jobs that happen just in a couple days.
Well, that's awesome to hear that you guys do such a diversity of work and everything else. Lidio's a dealer for VMP Performance. You can see he's very active in the community, in the car culture, in the racing, and this is a family thing for you guys too. Your daughter races as well, right?
Yeah, my daughter Joanna is probably into it as much as I was when I was younger.
That's awesome to hear.
Yeah, so her and her husband are doing a good job with her 18 Mustang, running around various parts of the country, mostly like on the east side of the country, whatever you call it, tri-state area. They've been to Bowling Green with it recently, Kentucky and stuff like that. But yeah, she's keeping busy with the car. So it unfortunately it tends to clog my shop up a little more than I'd like some days, but it's family stuff. That's how it's supposed to be. So
that's the nature of racing. It can be intense.
And family.
Thank you so much for giving us the awesome tour. What's the best way for people to check you out or get a hold of Alternative Auto?
The best way is to keep an eye on our Facebook, which I wish I could update a little more often. The best way to get a hold of me directly is usually email, and the shop website is usually the best.
So check out Alternative Auto on Facebook, get on their website. You can check out his daughter's YouTube, That 1320 Chick. Until next time, everybody, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you later.